I've been inside AI automation communities for 4 years. Liam Ottley's, Nate Herk's, Nick Saraev's, Futureful AI, my own community that hit $58,000 per month. Over those 4 years, I've watched 100,000 plus people spend money on AI courses and masterminds. Some people made money. Most didn't. The ones who made money, they all did the same thing. The ones who stayed at zero, they all did the same thing too. Let me show you what I mean. Daniel, smart guy, fast learner, spent $20,000 on AI masterminds over 6 months. Mastered Cursor, ChatGPT, Claude, Make, N8N, the whole stack, could build anything. Revenue, $0. Then he used this method. One cycle, 2,400. Third cycle, 7,200. What changed it? Not his knowledge. He already knew AI, not his tools. He had the same tools before. What changed it was his system. The people who make money, they don't just know AI. They know how to build a growth system, a system that generates customers through data, not guesswork. The system that forces execution, not endless learning. I called it the AI Growth Flywheel. And the people who stay at $0, they don't have this system. They are learning, they are building demos, they are getting ready, but they are not growing. You will learn why 99% stay stuck in the learning loop. The 4-phase flywheel that generates customers through volume. The exact decision framework: scale, pivot, and kill. How to go from hypothesis to paying customer in 7 days. This is 30 minutes dense, detailed. But if you've been learning AI for 6+ months and you are still at $0, this might be the most valuable 30 minutes of your life. This training is for you if you've been in AI school communities for 6+ months. You know how to use GPT, Claude, Cursor, Make, N8N. You've built portfolio demos or automation projects. You are still at $0 despite having skills. And this is not for you. You are already making $10,000+ per month from AI. You've been learning for less than 3 months. You want a passive income with no work. Doesn't exist. If you are in the first group, you are in the right place. If you are in the second group, this won't help you. Close this video and keep doing what you are doing. Still here? Good. Let me show you what I found when I analyzed 300 people stuck at $0. I spent 4 years inside AI school communities watching who makes money and who doesn't. Not what people said they were doing, what they actually did. I found 3 patterns that keeps 99% stuck at $0. Average person, $10,000 spent on courses, no growth system. And here's what they said: I need to master Cursor first before I reach out to clients. I'm still learning N8N workflows, almost ready to launch. Just bought another course on Voice AI Agent. This one will be the game changer. The AI education industry wants you in this loop. Why? Because if you keep learning, you keep paying. But if you start building a growth system, you don't need them anymore. 500,000+ people in AI school communities worldwide, success rate under 1%. The system is designed to keep you learning, not growing. And pattern number 2, building before validating. The 99% spend months building before they talk to a single customer. They build portfolio websites with 10 automation demos, case studies for imaginary and professional branding and positioning. Then they launch and nobody cares. Why? Because they built something they think people want, not something people actually pay for. This is the biggest mistake in business. Y Combinator teaches talk to customer first, build second, but AI learners do the opposite. They build for 6 months, then try to find customers. By the time they realize nobody wants it, they've wasted 6 months. They have no system to validate fast. Pattern number 3, no growth systems. And here's the real difference between people who make money and people who don't. They execute randomly, send 5 DMs 1 week and take another courses the week after. No tracking, no data. They don't know. Even when they execute, they don't know how to track customer conversations, how to analyze what's working, how to make data-driven decisions, when to keep going versus when to pivot. They are flying blind. The 1% who made money, they have a growth system. They spin the flywheel. Hypothesis, warm touch point, cold touch point, and data. Analyze 100+ points, make decision. One spin equal 7 days equal 100 customer data touch point equal clear decision. Then they decide scale, pivot, or kill, and they spin again. And 1% people who made money, they spun the flywheel 4 times as fast as possible. Total 400 customer conversation in 28 days. Not random execution, systematic growth. 99% at $0 random execution no system. 1% with customers, AI Growth Flywheel, 4+ spins. That's the difference. Not smarter, not more skilled. They have a growth system, the others don't. Before I show you the AI Growth Flywheel, you need to understand why I built it and why I'm so obsessed with helping people escape $0. I want to help desperate boys become a man who take responsibility for their families. Every decision I make is driven by 2 experiences that shaped who I am today. The first was my dad. He didn't have the ability to earn money. After his business failed, he abandoned us and ran away. That was the first time I felt genuinely disgusted toward another man, a feeling I will never forget. 24 years later, I found myself staring at a different man in the mirror. He'd been supported by his mom for over 2 decades, playing games 16 hours a day. That man was me. The moment I realized I could become like my father, everything changed. I set a clear goal for myself. I would never be that man. Now I committed to rescuing other men who feel trapped, who don't believe they have what it takes. Because I've been there and I found my way out. I started my first business at 24 years old. Business number 1, web agency. Hypothesis: Korean startups will pay $3,000 for 3-day website using Webflow. My execution: 2,500 plus data touchpoint in month 1. Every government accelerator, every startup event. Result: first month, $20,000 revenue. Month 6, $24,000 per month ongoing. I didn't know how to code well. I learned Webflow while delivering. But I had a growth system. I spun the flywheel. Business number 2, FutureFlow AI. ChatGPT dropped. I saw the opportunity. Hypothesis: web agency owners will pay $2,000 to learn running your agency using AI. Execution: 30 plus DMs per day, 3 YouTube videos per week, and posted in 20 plus communities. Result: month 1, $12,000. Month 6, $58,000 per month ongoing, 1,400 members and 40,000 YouTube subscribers. I became the Korean Liam Ottley, and I became an enterprise educator for Samsung and LG designer. I was 26, financial freedom, respect, success. But something was wrong. 98% stay at $0. They learned AI, they built demos, they joined every call, but they had no growth system. And I realized I was part of the problem. My business model required people to stay stuck. If they succeeded, they didn't need me, they'd leave. But if they kept learning, kept consuming, kept floating, they stayed subscribed. I was making $58,000 per month teaching people who stayed broke. So I killed it. Not because I failed, because I couldn't look my wife in the eyes anymore. Business number 3, execution squad. I built something different, not education, a forced growth system. 28 days AI Growth Flywheel. The deal: spin the flywheel 4 times in 28 days. When they learn this system, they can use this skill permanently. Get $0 after completing everything, full refund, and $1,000 penalty. And why $1,000 penalty? Because if you spin the flywheel 4 times correct and get $0, I failed you. And season 1 result: first 10 people, our founding members, sold out in 1 week, and 40% got their first customer, and 50% got crystal clear data, 10% quit in the middle. These are real results from season 1. That's the pattern across all 3 businesses. Build a growth system, spin the flywheel, get data, make decisions, win. Not learn, plan, prepare, wait. Execute systematically. I called it the AI Growth Flywheel. This flywheel has one goal: get your first customer. This designed for people at $0 try to break the $10,000 wall. If you are already making $10,000 plus per month, you don't need us. You need content and ads. But if you are at $0, this is the fastest way to get your first customer and break through. Before we dive in, let me tell you where this comes from. The AI Growth Flywheel is inspired by Y Combinator's validation framework and Alex Hormozi's offer creation system, combined with my 6 years of battlefield experience building 3 businesses. This isn't theory. This is what works. 1 spin, 7 days. 4 spin, 28 days. Equal your first customer or clear data to people. This isn't a learning system. It's a data-driven growth system. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is data at volume. Let me break down each phase. Day 1, hypothesis. Most people spend 3 months building something nobody wants. you are going to spend 3 hours building something you can test. These are 3 ways to build your hypothesis. Way 1, map your leverage. I highly recommend it. Start with what you already know. 3 types of leverage: domain expertise. What industry do you understand? Skill expertise. What can you do that most can't? AI leverage. Where does AI makes you 10x faster? Domain plus skill plus AI equal your unfair advantage. For example, e-commerce, copywriting plus Jasper. I write product description 10x faster. So you made this statement. I help who with what? Using skill deliver 10x faster with AI tool. Why this works? You already understand the problem. You can deliver today. AI gives you a speed advantage. This is the fastest path to your first customer. Way to target your past self. If you have no expertise, set your target as you 6 months ago. What did you need back then? For example, you are a student, target other students. But students don't have money. Hey, you don't have money either, but you know exactly what students struggle with because you are one. You know what keeps them up at night, what they'd pay $50 to solve, how to talk to them, where to find them. Result statement: I help people like me solve a problem I had 6 months ago. Why this works? You have domain expertise through lived experience. You can validate fast because you know where they hang out. You are not guessing what they need, you remember. Way 3, pick an AI tool first. Last result. You don't know any industry, you don't have experience, you just pick a tool, voice AI agent, go high level, whatever's trending. And let me be honest with you, you are not ready. But that's not mean you need to give up. Just notice your journey will be really hard. Why? Because you are not serious about your life yet. You are chasing the tools, not solving problems. That's your cost. You will spin the flywheel 4+ times before you find something that works. Others find it in 1 or 2 spins. But if you execute, you will still get there. It just takes longer. Pick one of these 3 ways. And finally, you make 1-sentence offer using these 3 ways. Who will pay X dollar for what in timeline? And use Google Doc, not a Webflow or a fancy website builder. Just make your offer document with price and Stripe link and 10 minutes sales script. How to qualify and close on course. Day 1 complete. Total time 3 hours. Output: test-able hypothesis you can validate in 7 days. Day 2 to 3, warm outreach, 40 conversations. You're not cold emailing strangers yet. Start with people who know you. Why warm first? Because warm has 10x higher reply rate than cold. Warm, 20+ reply rate. Cold, 2+ reply rate. That means 40 warm messages equal 8 replies. 40 cold messages equal 1 replies. Warm gives you faster feedback. They will tell you the truth. This is too expensive. I don't need this. Can you do X instead? That feedback is gold. It takes you what to fix before you go to cold. Also, warm builds confidence. Getting rejected by strangers is hard. Getting rejected by friends is easier. You need practice before you face 6 cold rejections. Here's what you do. You map your network, family, friends, ex-co-worker, LinkedIn contacts, community members, and find 40 people who match your who, or people who know your target. You send them a simple message. I'm testing something. Want you 10 minutes to get your take. They say yes, you book a call. On a call, you ask 5 questions to qualify them. If they fit, you close them today. Not let me think about it. Expected result: 40 messages sent, 10 to 15 replies, and 5 to 10 calls booked, and 3 calls complete. 1 or 2, 3 sales. 30% get first customer here. At the moment you will want to quit, around the messages number 15, your brain will say, this isn't working, nobody cares. That's your brain lying. 15 messages isn't data, it's noise. You need 40 to see pattern. What you do? Send message 16, then 17, then 18. The voice shuts up around number 25 when you build momentum. Day 2 to 3 complete, warm phase done. Now I know what you're thinking. Alright Chris, this sounds great, but I need the exact templates, the exact scripts, the exact tracking sheet. I get it. That's why I built everything for you. If you want the exact hypothesis framework, warm outreach message template, cold room video script, 10-minute sales course script, and data tracking spreadsheet, scale pivot kill decision framework, go to AIChrisLee.com and book a free strategy call. But let me finish showing you the system first, because even if you don't show it, you need to understand how this works. Day 4 to 5, cold outreach. Now you test strangers. Why cold after warm? Because cold validates if your offer has legs beyond your network. If you can only sell to friends, you don't have a business, you have a flavor economy. But if you can sell to strangers, you have a real business. Cold also give you unlimited supply. Your warm network is finite, maybe 40 to 100 people, but cold, unlimited. There are thousands of people in your target market. Cold is how you scale. And here's what you do. You find 60 people who match your target. LinkedIn, X, email, communities. Wherever they hang out, you record a custom Loom video for each one, under 3 minutes. Show their websites first, make an observation, ask for a 10-minute call. You send it directly. No, can I send you a video? That's a bullshit. Just send it. Why video instead of text? Because everyone sends text. You send videos, equal pattern interrupt. They see their website on screen, equal proof you reached them. That gets attention. And day 4, find the 30 target, record the 30 Loom videos, send the 30. Day 5, same. Expected result. 60 cold attempts sent, 3 to 6 replies, 1 to 3 calls booked, 0 to 1 sales. What if you get 0 replies after 30? Don't panic. You are getting data. Cold reply rate 2% plus. That means 98% will ignore you. 30 attempts, not enough volume yet. Keep going to 60. If you get 0 replies from 60, that's data. Wrong target, wrong platform, wrong message, all fixable in next flywheel. But you only know that if you hit 60. Day 4 to 5 complete. Cold phase done. Day 6 to 7, data plus decision. Now you face the numbers. No stories, no excuses, just fact. Here's what you do. You count everything. Total conversation attempts, total replies, total calls, total sales. You calculate your reply rate, your ignore rate. You look at the patterns in what people said. Why track everything? Because your feelings lie. Data doesn't. You might feel like nobody's interested. But the data shows 20 people replied. 5 booked calls. That's not nobody's. That's signal. Then you make one decision. Decision A, scale. The signal, 10 plus interested replies, 5 plus calls, 1 plus sales, or multiple. I'd pay for this signal. And continue the same offer in the next flywheel. Do 100 more conversations. Decision B, pivot. Signal, 5 plus replies, 2 plus calls, 0 sales, but clear objection pattern. What you do? Change one variable in next flywheel. Price, too expensive, lower 50%. Deliverable, wrong scoff, make smaller and faster. Timeline, who? But you only change one variable. Because if you change 2 things, you won't know which one fixed it. Price and deliverable, which one made the difference? You can't tell. Change one, test, learn. Decision C, kill. The signal, less than 2 replies out of 100 attempts. Less than 2 calls booked. Nobody cares. What you do? Kill the offer. Start fresh with new hypothesis in next flywheel. Why kill fast? Because the market doesn't care. You can't convince people to care. You can't only find people who already care. If 100 conversations equal 2 replies, the market is telling you something. Listen, cut losses, test something new. Trust the number, not your feelings. All 3 outcomes are wins. Scale equal, you are of 0. Keep going. Pivot equal, you know exactly what's wrong. 1 variable away. Kill equal, you saved weeks of wasted time. Test something new. The only way to lose is to not make a decision. 1 flywheel equals 7 days, equal 100 customer conversations, equal clear data. Repeat 4 times. This is the AI Growth Flywheel, a data-driven growth system designed to get you your first customer and break the $10,000 per month wall. After that, you need contents and ads. But right now, you need this: hypothesis, warm, cold, data, decision. Execute at volume, get data, make decision, and win. So here's what to do next. You've seen AI Growth Flywheel. You've seen a 4-phase system: hypothesis, warm, cold, data. You've seen proof it works. But watching this video doesn't get you off $0. Build your own AI Growth Flywheel does. Next step: book a free strategy call. Go to AIChrisLee.com. Book a 30-minute strategy call. On the call, you will review your situation, confirm if you are a fit for execution squad, answer any questions you have, invite you to join the next cohort if acceptable. No pressure, no hard sell, just honest feedback. And what is execution squad? 28 days, we force you to build your AI growth flywheel. You get 5 coaching calls per week, 3 per week mandatory. I walk you through each phase in real time, and 16 forced accountability posts, complete execution toolkit, and 90-day community access. The guarantee: spin the flywheel 4 times, get $0, I pay you $1,000. The result: only 3 options: your first customer, or clear data to pivot, or full refund plus $1,000. But here's the truth: most people who watch this video won't book a call. They will go back to learning. They will float in another school community. They will take another course. And in 6 months, they will still be at $0. Why? Because they don't have an AI growth flywheel. They are executing randomly, no system, no tracking, no decisions. You don't need more knowledge, you need a growth system. Flash forward to 2035. You are scrolling through X. You see a post from someone who vaguely remember. Maybe you were in the same school community. Maybe you watched the same YouTube videos in 2025. Just hit 10 million net worth. Started my AI companies in 2025. Sold it last year, retired at 38. Life is good. How do you feel? Do you feel that twist in your stomach? That regret? I could have been that. I saw the same videos. I know it was coming, but I didn't do anything. Or do you feel proud because you are the one posting that? Which one do you want? The 1% who made money, they built this system. The 99% who stayed at $0, they kept learning. The clock is ticking while you're deciding. Someone else is spinning their flywheel. Someone just completed their hypothesis today. Someone just sent 40 warm messages. Someone just got their first customer. You can watch them succeed, or you can join them. The choice is yours. Stop watching, start spinning.